So recently, I have been trying to find a new perfume, looking for not necessarily a signature scent, but something different that I could add to my collection. I have a small collection of, I don't know, probably 10-ish or so perfumes that I kind of rotate. Some I feel are fit certain seasons, some I wear off and on all the time. Others fit particular moods. So if I'm fitting that mood, then I want to wear a scent that goes with that mood. Um, and I don't know, I was just wanting something different to add to that. I like to add things once or twice a year. And I was just in that mood. So I had not tried anything from Fugazzi, which is a Dutch company. And I think they've been around a fairly short period of time. I feel like it's like 2023 or so. They have discovery sets, and they have two different kinds of discovery sets. One is like their best sellers, and then you also get to pick a sixth scent. And then they also have one where you can pick all of the scents. Picking all of the scents was a bit overwhelming for me. So I chose the one that had the 5 best sellers, and then I chose an additional scent to that. So the 5 best sellers, and I believe that Fugazi is now in Sephora. I don't think they've got all of their scents, but they do have some of them in Sephora now. So this came with Vanilla Haze, Purple, Magic Mango, Orange Crush, and Angel Dust. And they're all in the mini sprayer things. And then the additional scent that I got is Passion Fruit. And I did a short on this, so you might have seen that. Or maybe it wasn't a short, but whatever. So passion fruit, the notes are ginger, tangite, black tea, maracuja, mango, black pepper, and rose as the mids. And then the base notes are olibanum, gurgeon balsam, cypriol, and oud asafi. All of their scents are unisex. I don't know that I've come across a brand that is so unisex before. Like, I really think everything could work for both genders. The passion fruit kind of smelled like fruit with BO. Like, all of those base notes kind of combine to be, I mean, one could say musk, but smells a little bit like Sweaty Human. And then the fruits are not enough to balance that out to me. So it was not a scent that I really liked very much. I've sprayed it on the box, and it's been there for a while. So what is left, the fruit is gone, and now it is just kind of a BO scent. When the fruit was there, it was a sweet tropical fruit note. This has both passion fruit and mango in it. I don't know. It just wasn't fruity enough to me. It had way too many like base notes to it. So it was just too oudy and woody and musky for what I am wanting in a scent. So then we've got purple. And this is a scent that they made in conjunction with a department store that is in London. But the notes of purple are, the top notes are Viridian, Ambermore, mid note of Amber Tonic, and then base notes of Operanide, Amber, and Amber Extreme. So it's a whole bunch of different facets of amber, because I looked up Operanide and it's a amber note. Ambermore, Amber Extreme, and Operanide are all like trademarked names. So most of the notes in this are trademarked aspects of amber. So it is an amber scent. Viridian is violet. That's right. It's not amber. It's violet. So it's violet and amber. I like the scent of violet if it's balanced in a nice way. When you first spray this, you smell the violet because violet has that like sweet powderiness to it. And it's powder in a way that I don't mind powder. It's not baby powder. It's just powder. And so that with the amber and the balsam is really nice when you first spray this, in my opinion. It actually reminds me a lot of my favorite scent, which is Unnamed by Byredo. Unfortunately, those notes go away and you're just left with amber. And you have this kind of like mineral smell to it. So it's like minerally amber. And the amber part is fine, but that mineral part I do not care for. It almost like hurts my nose. It's like it's opening up my nasal passages and letting this like mineral note, which is kind of stingy, in. It is, I don't know what that is, but my nose really hates it. And I know that Creed has it in some of their perfumes. I've smelled it in many high-end perfumes, so it's probably, to other people, smells fantastic. But to me, it smells like on the verge of painful. So I really don't like that scent. So that being in it, it cancels out the wonderfulness of the beginning notes to me, and it became a no. Okay, then we've got Angel Dust, which is probably the scent that they're known for. And the notes of Angel Dust are, it doesn't have a top, mid, and bottom. It just has 3 notes. And those are transparent wood, cashmere, and white amber. This is supposed to be a skin scent. In that it doesn't really like project into a room. It just smells like that person. And you have to be close to them to kind of smell it. To me, it is a very creamy scent. So the transparent wood and the cashmere and the white amber all are kind of like creamy wood. It's one that I think, I'm not a skin scent person. I like there to be some projection. I also like scents that bring things into me that I don't already smell. So I like fruit and flowers and things like that. This doesn't have any of that. It's just creamy wood. I think it could be an excellent perfume to use. Like, it's a cozy scent. So some people are going to like it for that. Kind of like a vanilla would be, a vanilla-based perfume. I don't like vanilla-based perfumes because that's not what I'm looking for in a scent. But if you are, this might be it for you. If you want something that stays very close, that's comforting, like a soft, cozy blanket, that is Angel Dust. I also think it could be really good combined with other perfumes to kind of round them out and make them softer, to make it more of a whisper instead of a like in your face. I think this could be a really interesting scent to combine with other things. But again, not what I am going for. Magic Mango. This one I was super excited about because I love mango. Unfortunately, the notes of this one, the top is mango, nutmeg, and clove. The middle is leather, saffron, moss, and amber. And the base notes are Aquilagala wood, something like that, patchouli, vetiver, and cypriol. I found I do not like cypriol. So any perfume that has that in it, don't like it. This is a spicy mango, and I feel that of all of the scents, this one is the least unisex. I feel like this is a very masculine smelling perfume. Um, so the mango is not the star of the show. I know it's called like magic mango. I don't think that the mango is like right out there, and it's not a juicy mango. It is just, I mean, it's not a green mango. So I guess it's ripe, but not too ripe of a mango that wasn't particularly juicy. So there is some mango scent there, but it's very spicy. The clove and nutmeg and saffron and amber, and then probably also the patchouli create this like you are in a spice market kind of scent that somebody happens to be drinking like a mango lassi in the background or something. So if you think about it, you can smell the mango, but it's not the main thing. The spicy is the main thing. And then that leather is also very strong. So to me, it smells like a businessman that is in a spice market drinking a mango spritzer. That is this. That is this. And he probably was smoking tobacco as well, or somebody is around there. I kind of like the scent, but I like the scent on a man, not on me. It's not something I want to smell like. It's not feminine enough to me. And also, this has that ingredient in it, and it might be the cypriol, because now that I'm thinking about it, that as it dries down, it kind of smells like BO. So it's a no-go on that one. We're down to 2. Vanilla Haze. This is probably the most surprising one to me. So the notes on this are mandarin, coconut milk, almond, and hazelnut as the top notes. The mid notes are vanilla pod, tonka bean, and jasmine. And the base notes are creme brulee, white amber, and sweet musk. I really like that they have the mandarin in here. I don't think it smells like oranges, but having that citrus note kind of calms down what would be a kind of heavy scent. It is a sweet, creamy fragrance. It smells kind of like maybe you made toasted marshmallows after a fire. There is kind of a smokiness there, and a slight woodiness, but then there is all this creamy on top, like with the coconut and the almond and the vanilla pod. But now that I've said that toasted marshmallow while around the fire pit, that is what I smell. It is sweet and creamy and gourmand, but there is like this smoky wood in the background, and then there's just this slight hint of citrus that keeps it from getting too heavy. If I liked vanilla scents, I think this would be the winner for me. But I don't, and I don't like things that are particularly sweet. So while I don't dislike this perfume, it's not something that I want to wear. I don't want to smell like this, but if it would, I think it'd be a really nice candle. And there's none of that like aldehyde smell to it, that mineral scent that several of these have. This one doesn't have any of that. I have not smelled a vanilla like this, but I also do not chase vanilla scents, so there could be others. But what I'm left with, now that it's been 5 minutes since I sprayed it, is like sweet creamy vanilla coconut with charred wood in the background. So that's what this one is. The last one, Orange Crush. I was excited about this one because my husband loves orange. It's not my favorite, but I don't dislike it. This is another one where it doesn't have a top, mid, and bottom notes. It just lists notes. And it's orange, white amber, and transparent wood. So not a complex scent. Orange, amber, and transparent wood. So it's basically very similar to angel dust, but with orange added to it. And that's what it smells like. It smells like if you added citrus to angel dust. I do appreciate that it is very orangey, and it's kind of a rainy orange, and it manages to be a unisex orange, like it's a bitter orange. It's not a overly sweet orange. It just isn't, again, something that I'm looking for. It's almost too simple for me. It's bitter orange with creamy wood. And I want more. I want a more complex scent than that. It's almost too simple for me. I don't like orange enough. I don't like creamy wood enough for this to be something that I would spray on myself. I think this could actually be a very nice like shower gel scent. I mean, it smells expensive. It doesn't, I'm not trying to convey that it is a cheap smelling scent, but I just don't, I think you have to want that orange scent more than I do. I want that to like lead you into something, and it's just kind of like orange wood, and then it just stops. Because the wood is really soft. I've never heard something listed as transparent wood as a note before Fugazzi, and maybe it is a thing and it just hadn't crossed my path before. That is very possible. I'm not a perfume connoisseur. But I think that is a great way of describing the wood here, in that it's like you smell wood and then it's just gone. It's so light and barely there that then you're just kind of left with bitter orange, which not unpleasant, but just not something that I want to spend more money on. So I ended up not purchasing a full bottle of any of the fragrances because none of them were things that are really me. But I really liked being able to explore the house and smell some of their best sellers. I feel like I understand Fugazzi better now. And it's just not my vibe. It's like the vibe I think that they have is kind of like luxury minimalism. And I'm not a minimalist. I'm just not. And I am also realizing that I'm not really a unisex perfume person. I'm more of a traditional feminine scent perfume person. And I mean, I already knew I wasn't a gourmand fan. So there you go. My impressions of Fugazzi and their Discovery set.